I'm Rebecca Schoneveld, and I make a collection of wedding gowns. One summer, I lost my job, my house caught on fire, and within 2 weeks also I found out I was pregnant with my first son. It was a moment in time, just get back to basics. Making clothes has just always been such a source of joy for me. So I spent a couple of weeks photographing dresses I'd made, and I posted them up on Etsy, and within 12 hours I had my first sale, and it felt so wonderful. And within the first few months I had just a flood of convos coming in from all over the world. One of my very first bridal clients called me on a Wednesday. Her wedding was on Sunday, and she lived in Vancouver. Her dress had never shown up, and she was desperate. She loved one of my dresses on Etsy, so I called my mom. We just worked around the clock for 3 days, FedExed it to somewhere on the border of Washington State so that she could drive over. It wouldn't get stuck in customs. The whole thing worked out beautifully, and for me, that was the beginning of everything. It was like, all right, I can do this. My brand is all about highlighting an individual woman's authentic beauty. When I connect a bride to her perfect look, that makes me feel so honored. It's really a magical transaction. I tear up not infrequently at my own workplace because some of my best clients are the women who just are fairly convinced from the outset that they're not gonna look good no matter what they do. And by the end of her appointment, her friends are crying and she's crying and she's like, I look really, really beautiful. Etsy really was the launch pad for my business. Then I was able to open a storefront studio in Brooklyn, still working with a lot of Etsy brides, and now we've expanded further and I have a separate workspace studio as well as the boutique, which is now a full-fledged retail experience. It's funny to look back on starting out as just me in my living room to current day we have me and 15 amazing team members who keep this place running. I always thought it would be wonderful to have a space that showcased not just my own work, but other Etsy sellers. So in my store, I also carry other independent designers. I like to tell girls, listen to your instinct. When you put on something and it just makes you feel amazing, you don't need to overthink it. I just want to make things that make me happy, that hopefully make other people happy. Simple, spread a little joy.